Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just it's very natural. We're homies, so we just chill. A lot of our songs just come out of nowhere. It's I'd say it's a little bit more rare that we like go into something like, oh, let's make a song. You know, it's just like kind of happens, or he'll make a beat, and you know, if I don't feel something right away, it usually doesn't turn into anything. So it's just kind of going with whatever feels right at the time.
I think as a producer, I mean, we started off working really well together from the start, I believe, because like me as a producer, I never really made rap music before I started producing. I was involved in pretty much any other kind of music you could think of, and then just started making rap beats. So I think naturally my beats don't sound traditional whatsoever because I never had any history in this kind of music. Whereas Andre has always approached this kind of music with always wanting to push boundaries and do something that nobody's heard before. So I think naturally my style and his style pretty much perfectly synced up to where when we do create, I literally just start messing around with something, like I want to try something different, and it'll just be like, yo, I like this, let's go from here, you know?
Yeah, I think what he said with the not rapping on traditional shit or not producing traditional shit is very, very accurate. I think I thrive better with producers that don't have a lot of hip hop background. And I know that sounds strange, but I think when you come from a hip hop or too much of a hip hop background, you can kind of get into a box of a very similar sound to everything else. And like a lot of times I'll hear shit that he produces and I'm like, yeah, I don't think anybody else would rap on this, so let's do it, you know. And that's, you know, that's more fun for me. Fuck.
over the years, probably 2 albums worth of unreleased.
Yeah, and I'll publicly say that's my fault, because he yells at me to put shit out all the time. But if it's not the one, it's not the one, dude. I can make more songs.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't know, whatever, man. Like, I can always make more shit, and you can always make more beats. That's how I feel about it. And I mean, there's definitely some stuff that I wish was out, but there's certain things about it at this point that I'm like, you know.
Too late.
Most of the time, it's because I feel like I rap better than when we did it, or he produces better now than when we made that song. So what's the point of putting it out now? We'll just be, you know, stepping backwards, and that to me is not cool. So I try to keep it natural. I think sometimes I've definitely had moments of, yo, I want to make something that sounds like this, and then it's just terrible because you're trying to do whatever. So to be honest, a lot of times I'll see some weird movie or some strange picture on like Tumblr or whatever, and I'll just think like, I want to make a song that sounds like this picture feels, which sounds way more like grandiose than I wanted it to sound. But that's like usually what I go with. It's just, if I see something or feel a certain way, or like a certain emotion is evoked by something I see or hear, I'll just try to make something that represents that. And it's never really about like, oh, I'm gonna go for this sound, you know? Like for instance, the song Siege that we have, the main reason I wanted to rap on that beat is because he used like some weird ass bell sound as a snare. And I was like, yeah, I want to rap over a song with that as a snare, because it's not a snare, you know? So it started with a very off-kilter loop of just like that kick, that snare, and then that like very simple chord. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna rap on this, because initially that's what it was, right? I just like
literally, it was as simple as that.
Yeah, I just rapped on that.
It was extremely bare.
Yeah, I like that whole first verse was rapped on that, and then he built the song from there. The song was written while he was making the beat. I had no thoughts prior to him making that beat. And that doesn't always happen, but this particular song, I didn't have any ideas until I heard that first loop. And then that song wasn't done in one session though. Yeah, the first verse was done, and then I sat on that for a long time. And then I heard it randomly and was like, yeah, I need to finish this, and we made it a song.
We actually completely changed the beat about 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It was a whole other song at one point.
Yeah.
Well, production-wise.
Production-wise.
Because we decided at one point that as the song went on, the beat needed to be completely different, and I ended up hating it. I was like, yeah, this sucks. And then we were just reductive and brought it back down to its core, and it is what you hear now. Siege is actually the word in German for win, and I actually just wanted the song to have a 4-letter title. So it took me a while to figure that out. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to figure it out. I just feel like 4-letter words are aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, and Win wasn't the one. Like, I wasn't gonna name the song Win, so. Jesus Christ. Did you even make this beat, my nigga? Like, are you, bro, do you know?
Yeah. Cannot talk to him, let me talk to him, cause I got a lot to say. Ask me what I'm doing, I've been living life, but I could all stop today. Man, one time for Dr. Dre, you know what the Chronic did for me? That nigga turned millions to a billion, did it all for us to see. You can put all your trust in me, I'll make sure we get you there. I might maul or kick a snare, while they all just sit and stare. Crystal clear, I'm a visionary. Crossroads, I done been to many. Plenty bitches, I've been on a simple mission to avoid all missionary. Wasn't made for the simple minds. Told my stars they should get in line. To be honest, I've been feeling fine, but that could change if you feel inclined. On and off goes the kill switch. Game on and it feels fixed. I done changed my appeal quick. Run it over, but I still sip, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanna win, I just wanna win, I just wanna win. Trying to do it all, it's another sin, please come again. Putting time in and I'm dialed in, you ain't gotta call. We don't play fair, we can stay clear from a lot of y'all. Blessed be the night, waiting on the gods, open sesame the hype, blessed to see tonight. Especially tonight, hold up, rest in peace, the fight kept the speeches tight. A Tribe CD could be the recipe to life. See me now and then see me not. I see these sounds and they feed me props. Waking up from dreams, I be kinda vexed that that's all it was. Sex and stress is just all I does. Try my best not to fall in love. Ain't a goal that I won't meet. No soul cause it's so cheap. Whole fleet and we roll deep. Do we really need the police? I might really need to go beast. I might really need some gold teeth. No sheep, little bo peep, nigga take a shot and I'ma go keep. You don't worry when your foes weak, bitch I'm really 10 toes deep. I can function off of no sleep, did it to them cause they chose me, yeah. Just wanna win, I just wanna win, I just wanna win. Tryna do it all, it's another sin, please come again. Putting time in and I'm dialed in, you ain't gotta call. We don't play fair, we can stay clear from a lot of y'all. Just wanna win, I just wanna win, I just wanna win. Tryna do it all, it's another sin, please come again. Putting time in and I'm dialed in, you ain't gotta call. We don't play fair, we can stay clear from a lot of y'all. Yeah, yeah.